OMG Nation, today is the day that I'm dropping the Blue Ghost, brother, off at the painters. I'm up in Newport Richey. It's called Soft Touch Studios. And my guy up here told me he's gonna take care of me. And, brothers, hopefully this is the last time myself and you guys will see this horrific ugliness. I'm waiting on a rideshare driver to come pick me up. Again, let's take one last look. The next time we see the Blue Ghost, it should look amazing. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. But I'm excited to get it back. I called the painter yesterday up in Newport Richey and I said, hey, can I come up and maybe film some of the stuff if you're halfway through? And he said, I finished up faster than I thought I was going to. He said, I'll be finished tonight and you can come pick it up in the morning. So I picked up this trailer behind me right here. And because I have Junior with me and he's not allowed to ride on the bike, I really thought about it though. What we're going to do is we're going to go pick up the Blue Ghost and bring it home. Okay, we just pulled up and I'm gonna take my first look at the Blue Ghost. I'm pretty excited. Here it is, guys. Let's go take a look at this fender. Oh my goodness, it looks amazing. A little dust on it. It looks absolutely amazing. I'm excited. Did you do this paint as well?
No. No, I'm just doing a pinstriping. In this 45 years.
I wonder how much of this car this guy kept original and looking nice versus how much he had to rebuild.
It's across the street. We can find out in a little while.
Look at that. 280, the 280 ZX Datsun. Look how good this car looks. What do you think about it? Did you like that for your first car? Yeah. Are you just saying yeah just because?
I want a Porsche. I've taught this in school. I've taught a lot of people how to stripe on sign painters, but it's something you're either really have the patience to practice and get good at, or don't even bother.
Right.
You have to practice every day. I mean, 7 days a week. I can replicate factory paint jobs if I needed to, or...
Okay guys, I'm in here with Tony at Soft Touch Studios and he's going to kind of tell us what he did to the Blue Ghost rear fender.
Well, basically we took the fender off. After I took the fender off, I hammer and dolly all the metal back into shape. Then what I do is I look for any place where there's lacking adhesion. I grind that back off and I smooth it all out, work the metal as much as I possibly can, and then I'll use a little bit of fill, as little as filler as possible, and then I'll sit there and color match before I sand the colors off to make sure that I can get the colors identical.
Yeah.
I'll do spray outs. I hold spray out cards up next to the paint to make sure that the colors are perfect, and then I can go ahead and go into paint.
Yeah, it looks amazing. When I looked at it out there, especially sitting in the sun, I was looking from a couple different angles and you couldn't tell. It just, it looks like a factory paint job.
That's what we hope for. The idea though is in paint there's always something called a flop. So even though a color looks perfect dead on, you have to look at it on the side angle to make sure that that color is what's perfect. In fact, you could see a car go down the road, and at one angle you could see the door on the car, it looks perfect, and then as it moves you could see that the color looks a lot grayer, and you're like, how did the person ever accept that?
Right.
Well, that was because the flop was incorrect. So when I repair something, I look at every angle. I look at the flop, we show it in different lights to make sure that everything is just right at every angle.
Good.
So my big game in my business is that even the dealers can't figure out that the stuff has been repaired. So even if they run their finger on the inside, they'll never find any damage. So
that's awesome. Well, I'm glad I found you. I appreciate it.
I'm glad you found me too.
Do you want to give them your information or anything?
So we're Soft Touch Studios. We're in Newport Richey, Florida. It's 727-842-5900. We're on Trouble Creek Road, 5849 Trouble Creek Road. It's just me and my wife, so we basically just look for the quality. So I'm not out to try and get as many jobs out as we can. We just try to make everything perfect. So that takes time. So we're not just going to flip something in a day. It's going to take a week or two, you know, depending on the damage or whatever we're doing, but it's going to come out right.
Alright, Dad, you can do it now. I got you on camera. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
What we're going to do is we're going to put these tank straps on. I ordered these from Bikes and Beards, the tank straps. So we shall put all of these on, and I'm going to do it actually the way that Sean from Bikes and Beards said to do it. Okay, come over here, bub. What we'll do is we'll just run it through. We'll just get it started right there, just a little bit. Come over here to the other side. So I've got this settled in. Basically all I'm going to do is just wrap this around here a couple of times just to make sure it doesn't come loose. And I'm also going to wrap it through here. There we go. Same thing on this side. Just going to wrap it around it a couple of times. Then okay, I'm sweating like crazy out here, but let me show you guys the Blue Ghost. I've got it all hooked up in the motorcycle trailer. You can see I've got it here around the forks, so I'm not compressing the suspension. I've got it tight here. Got it tight here, and it's just in these actual hooks, or these tie down hooks. There it is. And then I've got it going the opposite direction back here. The anchor points. And again, look how beautiful that looks, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, we've gone a couple of miles, so I just wanted to check the bike, check my straps, and make sure everything is still in place. Okay, this one looks good. This one still looks good. Not touching the paint, not touching the paint. This looks good. Strap's still in place. Everything looks good over here. Okay, still looks good. Keep it rolling. All right, guys, we got back to the house, and before we unload the Blue Ghost, I want to tell you guys about the missionoftruth.org. They're giving away a 2024 Harley Davidson Street Bob with a 114 in it. This is probably one of the best and easiest entries that you can do for a motorcycle giveaway. So for $20 you get 1 entry, for $50 you get 3 entries, and for $100 they'll give you 7 entries to win a 2024 Harley Davidson Street Bob in a 114. Stall.
So guys, if you haven't watched the focus, then that won't be.
Say bye, Hardy.
Bye, Hardy.
Oh, this is recorded, by the way.
I didn't think it wasn't recorded.
Okay. Just checking.